Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another generation of our Chinese parents. And here we are in generation 13. We're going pretty well. We're 2/3 of the way there with our traits. Had a really good trait run last generation with our girl, Xiao S. Now that's the second girl we had back to back, which was nice, but maybe it's time for a boy. And this time, if we look at the career charts here, we have a lot of options still. A lot of these normal jobs that are gender neutral, we haven't really pursued. We have ordinary, which is basically taking no jobs and just going down our basic track. I don't think the rewards are that great. What we might do is in the future when we cleared most of the jobs and we're just looking for traits, we might do an ordinary run then. Otherwise, I think we're going to stay away from that. Star is nice. Agent sounds nice. Justice, we're waiting for the developer to patch, and I hope with the businesses reopening after the coronavirus, stay at home, maybe the developer can get this going. The developing company is actually in Beijing, so I think they have more strict rules around that, but we'll hope for a patch down the line. Other than that, we have a couple that we need to revisit in the future, and then Western cuisine, which is built on top of Chinese cuisine. But since we've already done this recently, we're going to wait a while before we go back into cooking. Computer is a valid option, and there's various different art degrees, business manga, doujin manga, 2D, 3D drawing. So there's a lot of art stuff. Literature, we've seen this a couple times offered. I think this you just have to keep going down the Chinese route to kind of clear this. This is kind of like the math and physics career as well down here. The one that I'm actually interested in this generation is actually game development, actually indie game development. And the reason why I want a boy is I actually want to name our character after the main developer who created this game. His name is Untitled Chapter. He has a 4-character name, which is a little weird. We'll talk about it when we actually name our kid, if we do get the chance. If we get another girl, that's when things get a little bit interesting, because we actually don't have a girl career path that's left except for broadcasting. But broadcasting is actually exactly the same as what we did last time with hosting, except for it's a little bit shorter version. So instead of going for like Western cuisine, instead of going for Chinese cuisine, we kind of went for the Western cuisine. We went all the way down, and then if we go back, we're kind of revisiting something we've already done. So we might not do that. There's obviously still broadcasting left. Not broadcasting. There's obviously still like singer that we could finish up because we're missing 2. I think we didn't have enough charm. But I think we'll figure it out if we get a girl. We'll decide later. Maybe an art career again. Go into some sort of drawing career. But that's kind of the idea right here. And let's see what we have. And we got ourselves a boy, so we don't have to worry about that very much. So we're going to go name him Younger Yilang very soon. Mom, Xiao S right here. And we have a generic dad because marriage failed and we're punished with this artwork here. That's totally fine. We're just going to skip through everything until naming. Alrighty, so we're at the naming stage for our boy, and we're going to name him Younger Yilang. Now, most Chinese names have 2 or 3 characters. There are some with 4 if your last name is a 2-character last name. They are those. So for example, during the 3 Kingdom period, most of the name were 2-character names. The tradition during that time is to just have 2-character name. So you have 1 word for your last name and 1 word for your first name. But in the case where your last name has double characters, so like Zhuge, like Zhuge Liang has 3 characters because Zhuge is actually his last name. So he has a 2-character last name. Or else everyone in the game is like Liu Bei, Sun Quan, Cao Cao. It's basically all 2 characters. And then you have a few that's 3 characters. This guy right here, the developer of the game, he has a 4-character name. So usually 4-character names are associated with Japanese names. So it's also kind of weird he has this name. But he kind of explained this. I seen an interview of him before. He explained that his dad's last name is Yang, which is the first character here. And the second character, Ge, is his mom's last name. So his dad kind of truncated his last name and his mom's last name together. And since they had a son together, Yilang, the next 2 characters in his name, means a boy. So it kind of just means Yang and Ge had a boy, and that's his name. So it's quite funny too. So we're going to stick with this, and he is one of the main developers of this game. So with that done, we're going to pick up Clever Child right away. It's just a stat boost. And at this point in our career, with such good growth rates and a lot of our stats or talents, I mean, a couple of them could use some help. IQ and Constitution is still rather low. We're probably not going to focus too heavily on my map. We're definitely skipping through all of them for the first episode. And then we're also going to be picking up, all these skills that we can at minimum. And since we do get a boy, we are definitely going to indie game development to honor the developer of this game series here. And we'll see you guys during the schedule. Alrighty, we actually got really unlucky with the mind map, so we got stuck on level 3, and for those of you who actually didn't watch the last episode, we learned that every multiple 4 is a map without a door, so this means our next generation will start on a map level 4, which means we can't proceed any farther, so it's a bit sad. You always want to end your turn on the multiple 4. But we did pick up a lot of knowledge, that's kind of the only thing that's useful here. So, for boys, since action is going to mean very little for us next turn because our mind map is stuck on level 4, we don't have to do this. And if we look at the traits, we picked up Lucky Turnover, which is the turnover trait. I think we'll just do these. They're not good traits. I think for the boy is Run and Baby Swim. That's the epic trait early on. So we'll just do this anyways to get Face. Well, actually, let's see. Face plus 3, face plus 5, face plus... Right, so we're going to spam Learn to Speak because we need to get tablet game. That's still one of our biggest, concerns for the traits. Let's see. Learning to speak by learning to beatbox at, 2 years old? I mean, some of the baby gurgles can be beatbox sounds. Daddy comes home. Lovely. How do we lose Constitution? Oh, it wakes us up. Okay. That's good memory. Mediator. Learn how to say granny, which improves mom relationship with her mother-in-law. Who cares? We have a random dad. Battle over toys. Keep learn to speak. Right. Even then, we still got a lot of action back. Didn't really care about this much action. We want to get Run, because Run is an epic trait. We're going to spam this in the next turn. And our stats are just increasing like crazy. Let's see. 40 is minimum here. Wow. Stat norm 400. EQ. Yeah, EQ growth rate's pretty off the charts too. Used to be our imagination was our strongest one, then the last 2 careers have been both like EQ careers. We got the language buff trait, which is nice. We're just gonna skip over my map. Alright, we finished my map. Right now on this turn, talents start appearing, so we're just gonna go focus on talents and learning the skill, knowledge here. Because knowledge for more studies, and then talent for future growth within this generation and future generations. And it's a very simple thing we gotta do here, just spam Run. Even though it doesn't provide a lot of face, we still want it for the trait, and I really don't care much for action back. Catalyzer, okay. And we're thin-skinned. That's okay, we're gonna be an indie game developer. No one's really gonna bother us as we code. Maybe. Right or wrong, you see a pretty girl. Not a good path to start on. This is not really gonna be a dating-heavy generation. Because A, we're a boy, and B, our mom had really bad luck with boys last generation. Let's see, run. They don't have trait pop up at this point, which is a little annoying, but we can obviously check here. No, we didn't get it, so we'll keep trying. Pick this one up as well. Piano shouldn't, it's 999 right now, it needs 3,000. It won't take us too long. We got our first choice. Fortune teller. What do we want? We're being programmed. I have no idea what talent stat programmers need. I don't remember from previous generations. I'm assuming IQ? I don't know. I just go with dictionary. Great University, IQ plus 80. Okay, alright, we'll skip over the mind map again. Alrighty, and since we don't have the trait that we want, we're going to continue to do Run until we get it. And we have no way of knowing through this screen, but let's see, can't take this. Alright. Family heirloom. Dad takes out a family and say it will be yours one day. Hearing this make you smile. 同一个世界，同一个梦想 Same one world, one dream. Wang Xizhi. So Wang Xizhi is an ancient calligrapher. So obviously having the signature is good. But this slogan of 同一个世界，同一个梦想 was set during the Beijing Olympics in 2008. So that dates itself right there. And I don't know why this is a bad memory, even though this is clearly a fake heirloom. And Dad laughs at us as we injure ourselves. There's Baby Swim, that's another epic trait. But we still didn't pick up Run. It's hurting our face development a little bit because we're giving up about 6 points each time we do that. But we want this. And we're gonna skip over one of these. Alright, not progressing very far on the mind maps, but that's fine. I'm more interested in getting the right traits. Since Baby Swim is also epic, we're just going to be fair here and do half-half. They both give 4 face and a lot of constitution. A little bit more charm here than constitution. Which might be... I guess both are useless. We're a programmer. What do we need charm and constitution for? Let's just go. And we're in kindergarten. So that request is coming very soon. Let's hope we can get that request through the countryside. That's not bad. We can give us some charm and constitution like we said. Getting killed by mosquitoes out in the countryside. We have a reliance on Dad. And we were naughty, climbed and fall. Yeah. Baby Swim. Clearly first thing you learn is surfing. Alright, be quiet, painting class. Low level athlete. Alright, we have our first face battle. Did we get the traits? Because if we don't have the traits, oh no, we're not gonna win these. Bicycle riding. We'll get there. That's minimum cost. I think we'll just go in and give up. We do 14 damage, let's see. They do 62, we're at 38, they will be at 46. Alright, we lost. Flee. What can you do? Alright, skipping over this. Alrighty, and let's see. Painting class? No, we're not going to pick these up. I don't even think we need imagination. We need 177 face, and I think requests pop up next turn, so... Ooh. I think we'll still go for these. I mean, we're just losing out on 6 face per turn. Not the biggest deal. Yeah, let's just go. Why are they hitting you and not someone else? Dad asked us. I mean, this is a cold response, but I have seen colder responses. If any of you guys watch the Korean variety show Running Man, there's a response where Kim Jong-go says, if they hit you, I'll hit you twice as hard when you come home. And I think that one's scarier than this one. 2 kindergarten toilets. Ah. It's like, what is gender? We fell again. They're really punishing our constitution. This is a setup for why we became indie game developer. We broke both legs already. Alright, but we're running every day. And then we swim. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting trait notifications. So we picked up 1 epic one. That's good. Pinyin's available. And I think Pinyin is also gender neutral. And it will be a very good early game epic trait to pick up. And we're getting requests now, which is lovely. I think we get it from the score as well. Yeah, we don't have one yet, but once we get the score, we get a request. So I think there's possible 3 requests we can squeeze in here. But first, before we do that, we'll skip over mind map. Alrighty, and we're gonna pick up our score, get ourselves a request. It doesn't say here, but you always get a request when you get that score. We are short on face, but we have enough that we can finish. We can get 24 this turn at least. So we'll be at 179, and we can get maybe 2 or 3 requests in. And that's what we're hoping for here. The mood is not out yet. So we got, let's see, we just got Baby Swim, right? Yeah, we just got Baby Swim, Wave Breaker. So we're going to do a combination of Run and Pinyin, which, oh, Pinyin has less face. Let's see, this is 16 plus 6, 22, 177, perfect. That's exactly 1 over 176. And we're good to go here. Midday nap. This is always cute. If you're asleep, please raise your hand. Look at all these good nappers right here. Being mocked for playing with girls? Yeah, what is gender? We're confused about the bathroom stuff. But we can tell about, you know, income inequality here. Rich kid. Alright, picked up minor marathon. Perfect. Let's see if we can get the PN trait correct. Nope. We get 2 epic, which is pretty good start. We just didn't get it in time for our first face battle, which would have rushed our request a little bit faster because we kind of wasted a turn. But I guess fingers crossed here. Nope, failed. We still have a shot if we get the satisfaction reset. But first we're going to pick up some of these minimum cost ones. And we're going to skip over mind map. We have this in our back pocket if we need to. Alright, sadly we used it but still didn't find the door to go to level 12. So not a good run there, not optimum, but it's fine. We also picked up all the things we need. Let's just go through scheduling. We need 3 epic and 2 rare. That's the minimum damage we need to win a challenge. So run is out of the way. We have enough request points. We want PN, and then read write is also an epic trait, I believe. So we're just going to do these 2. Very studious here. It will increase. Well, actually, hold on. We need to watch out for stress. We need to watch out for stress. Let's see. I think we de-stress, and then just let's just do this. This one's higher stat than this one, and hope it works out. Yeah, let's do that. Residential community. Unwanted cleanup of toys and losing toys. Gaining a little stress. Gaining a little stress. Oh no. Okay, somehow losing our best friend is not stressing us out. Alright. De-stress. De-stress. There we go. That's the request we're looking for. Bicycle riding, that's one of our expectations, but we're not doing that this... I mean, like, we're going to pick it up, but I think we're not going to actually activate it, because this is a level 12 map that we're jumping into. Alright, the minimum here is 200, we're almost there. This should be the personality event? Yep. Dad's calling come to visit with his children who are much older than you. Dad complains you're too short because you don't eat properly. Ooh. That's the strongest accusation, I think. That's a little troll. That's clearly not true. There we go. Let's increase some charm. Play up that card right there. Alright, we're gonna save this one. We're gonna skip over this. But first, another fingers crossed moment. Oh, we got it! Alright, this is the generation where we get tablet game for guys. We did it. Alright. Let's skip over this. Alright, so we finished the mind map. We have this for 4 more turns to use in case we need to. This has dropped to minimum. That one's a little bit far off. But the most exciting thing is we have tablet games, which, as you can see, is a trait we're missing. Heavy de-stress, but lose the satisfaction. That's fine. That's a good ratio. We can de-stress all the way down. IQ, EQ, imagination, action. We definitely want this to be taken care of in this generation. We still didn't pick up the traits for... Yep, we didn't. For PN and for reading, writing. So I think we're gonna do more reading, writing first, and then heavy de-stress. Or actually, we can alternate a little bit. Actually, we can do like 4 of these, just so that we can pick up the trait. Let's go. It might not even be a hard trait. Like, it could be a common trait, and we just pick it up. All right, we didn't get the epic trait here. Tablet game. This is the first time we ever did tablet games. We never got to get this trait before. No one has time to play with you, so play on the family tablet. Yeah. That's the modern life. Or we can play with our own snot. We don't want to go to kindergarten. Rich parents. Tablet game. I mean, speaking of rich parents, I wonder how much income the developers put for indie game developers, the top tier job. be curious about that. We get another request here, so usually this is the last chance you have for this request. Next turn it goes away, but we don't have to use it in this time because we know we already got what we came here for. We'll grab all the minimum stuff first, which should also lower the cost of everything else. Pick up that one. I mean, I'm not against picking up some of these because they do give you stat points and make everything else relatively cheaper, but I just don't want to get all the storylines. It's kind of time consuming. Low level athlete, we have that in our back pocket. Let's skip over a mind map. Alrighty, we breezed through that one. We actually got it to level 16, I believe, so we got it exactly where we want it. Get some extra knowledge here. I don't think anything's going to drop to minimum this turn. So we're good here, and I think we can save this for other things down the line. I don't think we need community slide and sofa trampolines. I think for the boys, we've been doing girls generation for so long. I think for boys, we just need, maybe we just need a tablet game. I think everything else is done. We might actually grab some of these because if they're gonna just go to waste, we might as well pick up some useful ones for our, just for the game in general. But we can go down to scheduling. We didn't pick up any of the traits. I see no reason why we shouldn't continue this. I guess we could do one more study. I was a little concerned about our stress situation last turn. Man, I think we're good. Let's go. Dad with the old happenings, accounts of everything we did wrong before. We have the power over other children and they'll follow your lead. Huh. I guess kindergarten is the height of our social career because we're becoming an indie game developer. Alright, catching moods. Dad's mood is spreading. Alright, tablet game, tablet game, tablet game. Okay, no traits. I'll keep trying. We got our first talent show. We have 2 traits. That's good enough. Let's grab all the minimum stuff first. Alrighty, here we go. Curious. I mean, we know this is 60. We could try wave breakers. I mean, the worst case scenario is we lose, but we get to find out something. So let's go. Should be 60, unless it's just really not belonging to curious. Cigarette and short hair makes a guy cooler. Where's 6? He's promoting the wrong type of stuff. City center, okay. It's us, it's us, it's us. Yes, it is us. Younger Ilang with wave breaker. Alright, good. Alright, let's do another mind map. We'll do it together. Let's see what happens on this one. So we're focused heavily on knowledge and any talent that we see. I really don't like the split map. It's probably the worst. That explosion. We're looking for doors. There we go. We don't need orbs. They're not that useful at this point. Come on. Okay, so that's the debate. Should we use this now? Because then we have about 3 clicks, or 2 clicks really, before we fail. Let's save it one more turn. I don't think it's worth it, because I don't think 28 is going to get us to level 19 and then to level 20. It's doomed to fail, so we'll just abort. Alright, nothing's minimum. We still have the same trait setup, so we still go for the same setup here as well. Now there's some passive entertainment that shows up whenever we get to a certain age, like idol drama and stuff like that we need to do for a guy, but right now nothing, so we just remain focused on this. Elementary school. We don't want to leave kindergarten. See, first we didn't want to go to kindergarten, now we don't want to leave kindergarten. New environments. It's okay, survive through elementary and you can start dating. Then you'll be really regretting going to middle school. Alright, tablet game. We got sick and get blamed. I mean, we broke our leg twice and now we get sick. Preschool. Man, all these are negative events. Better than none? Cheapest clothes. Okay, so at least we have clothes. Wow. Okay, no traits here. That's fine. We have allowance for the first time. And we get 80 per turn. Now for the boy, we don't have a luxury backpack ever. We only bought that for the girl, and apparently it gives 2 different traits, so we have to kind of focus on that in the future. But we can start our indie gaming career very soon because it's available on the first batch. You can start them young. Pencil box obviously is one we never managed to do. And I don't think we ever did 4-wheel drive successfully either for the boy, so this is also something we have to buy. Other than that, I don't think we actually need de-stressing. We can get the greeting card. Mom will like that. And we'll save the rest. I don't think we're also gambling because we might be saving for the luxury backpack. Let's grab these. I mean, but eventually we need to gamble because we want that achievement. Okay, they're all minimum? No, this is 50. Deceiving. Alright, let's first do this face battle. We do 42, 14, 56. And clearly we win, so we're going to skip over this. Alrighty, we got 39 face here, and we're going to skip over a mind map. Alrighty, we finished that, and we had to use the expectation because it was the last turn. So it's either use it or waste it. And I guess we still have the same trait, right? Yeah, we still have the same trait. So we do have a few new options here because we did get Ranger Pencil Box, which is a great activity to do during the scheduling. Over here, we might change to something slightly more advanced. There's other ones with epic trait early on, like Geometry has it, Conversation 101 has it, Probability, which I don't think we learned it because we're just 6 years old. Maybe we'll gain some IQs, and it is one of our weaker stats, so maybe we'll switch to this one and hope we can get the trait. Not getting the tablet game trait makes me feel like it's a good one, but anyhow, we're gonna keep trying. Geometry 101, we got Reverse Compass, so that's 3 epic. We're just missing the 2 rare now. Or maybe another epic and plus another common, that works too. Teachers change. Defiant to our mother, that's early, we're only 7. Vicious Monsters, tablet game. We got the mental state, so not a trait, but just more pocket money, which is great. So probability, computer 101 is coding, it's computer, it's not the indie gaming career. Anti-cheating. We have score, which is fine. This is minimum now. So is this. And depending on what, once we buy our career item, we can see what stat it's focused on. And depending on what it's focused on, we might try some other career path just to supplement our stats. New expectations ready to go whenever we need it. We don't need anything. I think electric piano is also legendary, so we'll try to grab that. But I forgot if it's legendary for boys or girls, because I think it's different. But anyhow, we grabbed it. There's no request that we actually need. Shop wise, yeah, I guess we can go shopping first. We have quite a bit of cash. Increase some satisfaction, buy our 4-wheel drive, buy our indie game CD key, go down the path that, you know, gonna doom our future. So EQ, imagination, memory, and charm, and it's already minimum. So because it has so many different stats, we can combine them for the minimum cost, which is why it's at minimum right away. But let's see, EQ, memory. Oh, this is like the same. These are our strong suits. They're not IQ or Constitution. And apparently you need charm for indie game culture. But we'll pick this up. What are indie games? There's money to be made, but you're doing things you want to do. Are you stupid? Remember that the indie game developers wrote those themselves. But anyhow, we're going to skip over the mind map first. Alrighty, we did a mind map right there. I'm going to check our score. Should be a perfect 500. We're such a great kid. And I think we can start maybe picking up some of these side classes, especially if they're imagination or memory based. We're probably going to have enough knowledge. We can actually check our study route now that we picked up the first one. Oh, computer 101 is the next step. It overlaps. Okay. Unlocks by learning basic math. which is the computer 101 one. I think once we learn probability, or no, before, what's the one before probability? Geometry? Really? We learned, oh, well, I guess once we unlock probability, once you learn geometry, you can do programming? It doesn't really make sense. I guess some of the proofs are similar, but... Alright, we'll pick this one up. We'll also pick up this one, consider it's the next one in our career path. Yeah, learn something useful. Don't get addicted to video games. Little does he know that we're going down this path for video games. No, I don't think we can challenge yet. We need either another epic or two commons, two rares. So let's schedule. We picked up geometry. I think we still do tablet game just because it's so hard to unlock. Indie game culture. It's a new one for us. So our satisfaction is going to take big hits here. Oh well, it's fine. Let's go for it. Okay. Basically, they're saying indie games have to sell at discounts on these gaming platforms. Well, if that's the culture. Alright, mental state for reducing stress. First day at elementary school, carry a new school bag with pride. Get some more money. Fantasize, good. Positive stats. Dad speaks Mandarin but with accent from his home. You try to correct him but he ignores you. How dare you say your dad can't say proper Mandarin? Alright, give us this trait. No, it's not happening. Alright, we'll keep trying. Alright, we got game design and PHP. Computer, different programming language. I think this is where things divide. Oh no. Both. We need both. Interesting. Okay. I mean, apparently game design, it's only imagination and charm now, and it requires $9.99 because we don't have enough charm. Or imagination is not kicking up yet. Maybe we can wait on this. We can grab this first. We might as well pick up this just because the stat boost is similar. We'll get a little bit more story. We'll just try to skip through those. This is minimum. These are definitely not minimum. Alright, we'll work on those. And we still work on traits. That's right there. Let's go through these. Small indie games, but they're also quite good. Haha, it looks like you finally caught on. Come join the indie game trend. I'm curious, why don't big companies create these type of interesting games? They're too busy making game that makes money. Gaming companies are evil. It takes courage to create an indie game. We're getting brainwashed by the indie game developers. Yeah, buy local, even though it's a virtual product. Alright, so we know enough about computers to fix drive for mom. Mom is impressed. Yep. And we like to paint at the same time, which is actually useful if you want to become an indie game developer, because I imagine you have to do all the art stuff yourself, or you have to outsource to an artist. Let's see. You have a choice. You see a kid buy a new pencil sharpener, it glows as it turns. Oh, I know there's a good one here. Which one is it? Let's just ask the classmate. Oh crap. I think you get caught if you use it in secret. And that I don't even think the parents one's good. Alright, we're gonna stay away from this one in the future though. 150 charm. I think we got slapped with this on the same event last generation? No, I think it's a different event, but we got slapped with 150. Ouch. Alright, we're gonna go through this quickly. Alrighty, we had to use it, but we still didn't find the door on level 17, so that's really sad. Let's go shop. We're doing quite well on stress, so I'm not worried about it. We don't need any of these, so we're just gonna save money for the luxury backpack down the road. 3,500 is quite a lot to save for. We didn't pick up the trait for this one. We might swap. Yeah, we might swap to PHP just because we need positive. Oh, we're getting slapped in the face. Okay, fine. We'll keep tablet game because we still don't have it yet. PHP. It says the other side don't want to talk to you anymore and suggest to you the greatest language in the world, PHP. Alright, programming language. I think they're memeing it because it's not such a great programming language. And then Dad gives the watermelon when told to bring fruit. Okay, all sorts of bad events happening to us. You get hurt when fighting a classmate, but your dad just wanted to know why you did it. Why did you fight? He hit me first. Why didn't you hit back? I don't know. I'm an indie game developer, not an athlete. Alright, let's see. Art Appreciation Database 101. Mark. This is just David with a different shirt, isn't it? Because David was the indie game developer. I think he's the programming. They look very similar. What are you doing at home? Chinese wuxia sword, son. Let's play together. Nope. I've been learning PHP. And this is our art. We're not interested in this dialogue. We've seen it before. We just did it for the stats. Alright, let's see. That's minimum. Is 90 possibly minimum? Oh, actually it is. Alright. I guess we still do art just for the imagination and memory boost. This one's coming down. This one's here. Game design, hung up, database. I think we're just getting new ones added. You see they're popping in. Like we don't have to pick up the indie game ones and we don't have to pick up the computer ones, but they're all here, so I think we might as well grab all of them. And they have very similar complementary stats. It's just strange we need charm. But anyways, we're gonna skip over the mind map. Alright, we were stuck on a multiple 4, so that's that. We still don't have enough traits. We're missing one more rare trait, but we got programming language from PHP, which is nice. These are a little bit far, so we're just gonna do shop for now. And I think we'll de-stress. And schedule-wise, these all go away. We could do art appreciation, but there's so many art careers in the future that I think we can save it for those times. Satisfaction being low is a problem. I think what we want to do is maybe mix improbability. Actually, we don't need IQ for this run. EQ? Yeah, we do need EQ, but what about... I'm trying to think which one... I think... Yeah, I think we're just gonna do the reading, writing. Wait, where did it go? I'm blind. There it is. We'll get some EQ. And then we'll take it easy here. And just do 2 tablet game, just to keep our satisfaction afloat. Cosplay. Alright, first step to indie game developer here. Good stat boost. Still forgetting our red scarf. Oh, still fighting. Can't they give us something else? Something better, please. Oh, we got another epic trait, so we can challenge now, which is nice. Alright, we got slapped with a satisfaction hit, which is fine, as long as we don't get hit with the stress hit. Alright, so what's going on here is that we have, we have exam coming up, which is nonsense. I didn't know so much about art. Okay, art career again. Yeah, so for all the challenges, what I'm going to do is skip through all of them, because we've seen them enough times, and there's too much dialogue, just waste too much time. So just assume I'm always rolling for the challenges. Like at this point we have 7, so we can always beat them. So we're not going to see any of this, and we'll see you guys at the end. Alright, we get a solid 8-point win, we got a legendary trait, so now we can just steamroll the rest pretty easily. We have enough for this, and let's see. We're still going to go down this route. And this minimum's 200. Should we kick off esport for some memory boost? I don't think we need it. Yeah, I don't think we need it. Let's just reduce the amount of different dialogue we're getting. Alright, we'll do shopping, then we'll do the big exam. And by shopping, I just mean de-stressing here. Alright, we'll skip over this. Alrighty, we got through the test. Didn't get a lot of knowledge, but I think we're fine. We're just gonna work on our scheduling. And I think we're just going to keep stacking satisfaction and not worry about it right now. We just want the traits. Tablet game, just give it to me. It's so hard to get it unlocked. To not get the trait would be a disaster. Any game poster, okay. Is it just a discount poster? Alright, the stress reset is going to help reduce our mind shadow a little bit, and we're just going to keep taking hits on satisfaction. Game observer. Dad says pure poison. Mobile gaming. At least all the stats are good. Alright. Another bad satisfaction hit. Come on. No, not getting it. Let's see what we can do. You got another art event. What are we wearing? C and C? We'll do the score after the mind map. They're not coming down fast enough, but we can be patient. We're still in kindergarten. Not even the second part of the kindergarten, the first part. Alright, things are going well. We can request random stuff. Failed. Grab this one. We don't have any expectations. We can shop first. We're doing pretty well on saving money. Stress is under control, so let's keep saving money. And we're going to do the challenge, but I'm going to skip it. Alright, we went through the challenge, which worked out perfectly, and we also did the mind map. We'll find out if we are 500 kid, which we should be. There's not much to get. We're just trying to pick up new traits at this point. Dating hasn't started, so we're at this very zen state where nothing is going to stress us out except for our satisfaction. We're also saving money, so there's really nothing to buy. I don't even think we need to de-stress. Maybe once. We need that reset constantly to offset our growing mind shadow size. Notch has gained much unwanted fame. Wait, who is this referring to? Notch has gained much unwanted fame? I don't know. If anyone knows, leave a comment below. Actually, do we? Hold on. This should be pretty impressive now. Right, because we have multiple generations. Peddler. That tragic first generation, then 3 boys in a row. Boy, girl, alternate 3 boys in a row. Then we had double girls, and now we have back to a boy. Tsinghua, our best career in universities is Liu Bei. And then it got worse for some reason. Tsinhua's top tier. It's like the Harvard. Yeah, alright. Let's start scheduling. We got the poster, which is, by the way, rare trait. Rare trait, okay. I guess we do art appreciation. I mean, helps our satisfaction. And 2 tablet game. See, picture books, these random ones that show up, we can do these once we clear tablet games. Gonna sack satisfaction, so we might do this. Alright, let's appreciate art. And get rid of some of our mind shadow. Lunch picnic. Still bad events, come on. Biases. So first is children with better grade, the next one's gonna be children who looks pretty, and it's gonna imply that we're neither. Extra school meal, stop losing charm. Okay, no traits. Sad. This is not a good trait run. Alright, worried about middle school. It's on the table now, 7 turns away. Let's see, they're coming down steadily. These are not. It's always best to be honest. Honesty is the best policy here. Get ourselves some extra IQ. We'll skip over the mind map. Alrighty, so we actually did the face mind map, and then we also did the face challenge here. Both went very well. We still have requests, might as well use it. I want to get some success cases, so just could go with easy one first. Nothing is at minimum price, so we're going to hang on to our knowledge here. Kind of tempted to grab this one a bit early, but I don't think there's a need. We still have this for a while. We need to get these traits, so I'm worried about satisfaction a little bit. Maybe we de-stress a little just to get that reset. Ooh, we can buy this. That's very helpful. And let's reset a little bit. We don't need any of these, so we're gonna save money. We're gonna go with the same plan here. Getting older, still in elementary school. Just the second half here. Mind side, okay, mind shadow going down, great. To request, like the yo-yo, same name. No traits. Yep, no traits. A little sad. A face battle that we can definitely win. We'll probably skip that one. And I say we definitely win because look at the quality of our traits. All the baby traits have timed out, so all we have are good traits. So we don't even care about these at all. Alright, so we're gonna grab a few requests. There we go. And shop first. And then we're gonna skip over most of the other stuff this turn. That's good enough. So this unlocks a lot of dating path, but maybe this is not the generation to do it. And since I see that we actually could possibly afford the backpack, it depends on if I click well during the red envelope events. Or red pocket, red envelope, same thing. But we're gonna skip over the mind map, the face battle, and the challenge. See you guys then. Alrighty, we got the knockout from this face challenge and also the face battle there, and also did a pretty decent mind map. We were starting on multiple 4, so there was nothing much to do, and we weren't going to use that. I might pick this up just for the memory, because it's part of the requirement here, and it'll help us lower it a bit. And I don't mind picking up a few other things to schedule. Seems like we have got most of the things out of the way. This is minimum, which is great news. And these are close, they're getting there. And we'll still wait on these. Art appreciation is still the way to go right now. Tablet game, please come through. Alright, reset. We should have no mind shadow. Art reviewer lover, there we go. We got this trait. No, mental state. Not what we want. Come on. Give us this trait. Not happening. Okay. This is the cooking stage. Talking about food. Florence taste. We'll be seeing a lot more of him as we still have to go down our Western cuisine. This is also interesting. The vending machine says, "I'm not drunk." 我没醉. First time I noticed that, actually. We have another talent show. No worries, we got this one. Alright, we got 80s. What do we want? Do we want to try another one? A random one? No. We still want to try one. Yeah, just do 80. Let's get it done. The other ones are just epic. We don't want to lose it. We need to use as much knowledge as we can. There we go. Great genius. I'm also tempted to pick up some of these because we're running out of things to do for this category because we need satisfaction increase stuff so that we can counterbalance our tablet gaming. So we might start picking up more of these things. Grab this. I'm not in a rush to go back to esports because we have to actually go back to esport one more time because we didn't max it out last time we did it. Grab these. Not minimum. That one is minimum. We'll skip over my map. This should be the last challenge. We'll use the request. We'll start with the lower ones. Alright, so we'll skip the mind map and the challenge. Alrighty, so we aced that. That was a pretty quick face challenge. I think we've been getting these done early just because we've been focusing on epic traits early, as we have nothing better to do early on. I don't think we shopped yet. We can definitely use some de-stressing. And we did the mind map. We have a few that hit minimum, which is nice. Pick those up. I'm debating, I think we want to get the PE ones. Yeah, we don't need Constitution, that's the thing. I don't know. This one's, I think we just get it, right? Because it's one extra cost over minimum. And this one's still far away, so we'll wait on that. So I guess that's something we can do, database, so we don't need to pick up the PE. So this one gives a little bit of satisfaction, lots of stress, and then we might just ratio it like this, kind of make this work out. Ooh, cloud computing. That's cute, actually. Oh, but we got the trait right away. It's a blessing, but it also means we have to keep finding things to learn. Tablet games, star chasing. That's interesting. I thought we wouldn't get that one because we're clearly not going down that path this time. We keep losing constitution left and right. Even the game knows we don't need it. Okay, all about coding. That's a very broad topic here. Alright, we're talking about the cooking guy again. It's just to get a little bit more memory points. Rich parents, yeah, we know. Family business fails, and then he still has the family business backup in case his career fails. Oh, CNC, that's the brand of our shirt when we were a kid. I mean, it's not a real brand. I don't know who they're trying to copy though. 吃喝玩乐在北京. It's like eat, drink, play, and have fun in Beijing. I miss my hometown. Alright, we're back to Mark, right? Mark and David look the same. We'll wait till we get David back again, just to see if they look different. He's wearing an HTML shirt. Hey, I want to make a website. You interested? I want to create a website for students who rate essays written by other students. Swipe right if... Oh my god. Tender of the essay writing. If anyone's willing to read a whole essay before swiping left and right. Okay, so we're going to be a back-end developer. Okay, so we're not good at like UI and stuff. But we learned so much art. We can do front end. Now we have our first writing competition. We're going to keep using these points or else they're just going to waste. They want us to learn strike back. I wonder if this is because we keep getting bullied, because we got into so many fights, we got bullied, our dad talked to us so many times about being bullied and why we're getting bullied. So I mean, we have the knowledge to go for it. It gives a little bit of charm, potentially. There we go. So we'll learn about it. It's not a flushed out career choice yet, so we don't care about that portion of it. Grab that. Alright, these can all wait. No more challenges, no more requests. I think we'll do a mind map first, skip over, then do the writing and the score together. So see you guys after the mind map. Alrighty, so we had to use both, but we barely got it into level 44, so I consider that a success. Do we reduce anything closer to their minimum cost? I mean, I think I kind of want to get this. There's like, we can't check if there's anything to learn. We'll decide afterward. We'll do our writing competition first. We should be fine. We gotta see what the prompt is. And... yearning. Okay. First love. And we're gonna write in... yearning. Graceful and delicate? Yeah, I guess we just want to focus on writing style and imagination. Well, I'll take plus idea, imagination, go for it. So because our general stats outside are not as high, we're not going to expect like a super good run here. They're related to your stats, so obviously the future 2 writing competitions in middle school and high school, we're going to do better. But we want to be respectable, you know, something over 1,000 would be nice. I think over 1,500 we can get at least like the next tier. This one's good. 888. Come on. Oh, missed that one. All right, we didn't get over 1,500, but we'll take a nominee prize. We're probably still a 500 kid. I doubt we'll drop, even though we haven't been like taking up too many study courses. But now we can check whether we have stuff to schedule or not to decide if we want to splurge on some of the things. Alright, we have Strike back, which drops satisfaction. Oh, that's not good. That doesn't combine very well with tablet gaming. I think we splurge, get game design, advance our career a little bit. These can all wait. I think we did all of these already as well. Okay, so this doesn't hurt satisfaction. It also de-stresses, which seems like a great option. Did we? We didn't shop, because our stress level can't be this high if we shopped. There we go. And we'll just go with this. Oh, trade on the first one. Oh, look at us. Game design, gotta do everything. Beta testing. What's the big list? Is that to-do list? Or is that just like a compiler output? Okay, we're coding, reading books, checking stuff. Ooh. Kind of looks like Cuphead art a little bit with the Mimi face. That's like unique to this game. Ooh, filial piety, washing mom's feet, boundless enjoyment of a learning machine. AKA also a gaming system. A small circle, more game design, tablet game. Okay, no trait on the tablet game is really making me worried. Game project management, okay. We have our first election, which we will probably skip after checking the initial percentages. Yeah, we're gonna be okay. So, see you guys at the end here. Alrighty, and we won, no pressure. 41% and then not very high, but it's enough. Let's see. Writing game design documents are a hassle. Just tell me which game you want to copy. Ooh. See? Isn't David... Okay, I guess David does look a little different. The comb over bang is a little different place. Just the black shirt makes him look very similar. But we counter design problem. The game isn't fun. What type of game are you guys making? Who are you? You're in a game. I'm the developer of this game. Are you joking? Did you really make this game? Can you solve this problem? Let me see. It's like this, just let... You actually solved it. Oh, actually. Common system on top games, we should use them as a reference. That's... I mean, I don't know. Do you have to reinvent the wheel for it to be different and new? Man, we're getting bashed. This is the strike back. The bodyguard career that's not flushed out. Let's beat him. Teacher noticed a habit of recycling empty bottles from class and thinks you should contribute the profit to class. You decide to donate the money to children in a disaster area. That's not what we were hoping for, but that's fine. What about charm? Right? What about charm? Anyhow, we don't have any more expectations. These are really far away from minimum. We got the... Ooh, IQ comes into question now. What is this? This career requires everything? Okay, so game project management and all about coding. This one might actually require a lot of stuff. Alright, anyhow, we're gonna skip over my map first. Alright, not a great run, but whatever. We're gonna shop. The 3,500 is a little hard to save, to be honest. We might have to just hope for really good luck with red envelopes. There's not much to do. I don't know. We picked up the skill already though, game design handyman. Feels like we should splurge, because I don't think we can ever get IQ and EQ to be like 20,000 each. So, let's go for it. You do nothing but you want to become a leader in your dreams. What? Aren't we just managing a project? Oh, I guess leader of the project. Okay. +5 stress. Okay, at least it doesn't hurt satisfaction. We'll do 4 and 2. I think we're good. Yeah, let's continue. I don't know where they found this image. Is that their team? I know none of them are Younger Yilang, because I seen his interview. They don't look like this, but it's interesting. I think it's him and another guy. I think it's only 2 people who made this game. But I mean, who developed this game. I'm sure there's more involved. And they're part of a slightly bigger company. Still an indie company. But this doesn't look like a development team. This looks like a gaming team. But definitely lots of computers here. Anyhow. Tablet games, National World Cup, Target Junior High School, from elementary to junior high. We'll get there. No traits. Game operations, also 999. Alright, let's see. We have been working on this indie game project for so long, we keep adding new things. The requirements keep changing, it's all your fault. I just wish for this game to be better. Why do you keep debating this topic? You again. Why do you keep showing up? I've been keeping an eye on this project for a long time, so you guys are trying to do too much. This is an indie game, so we're doing what we like. If it isn't perfect, it won't be the perfect game we always wanted to make. Making a game is like any other project, you have to consider your deadlines. I have enough of you. You aren't independent. You can't make great games if you don't have a sense of romance. Hey, I'm talking to you. Why are you just staring at the screen? I'm thinking about what happens if we cut out a lot of the functions to save on cost. I wonder if we would enjoy playing a game with so few functions. You're crazy. You must be a local game developer. Look at those overseas game developers. They spend 4 or 5 years making a single game. Local game developers only know how to cheat and lie. I don't know what foreign market he's looking at, because most game developers nowadays don't give you full function at launch. But okay. Yes, we won't change our ways. Our game must be perfect. Oh, we gotta choose. We have unlocked so many possibilities here, but we're going for the game developer here. There's a voice in our head. This pays more. Alright, let's go for it. I actually don't know which pays more in-game. I'm just assuming that a regular, computer programming career is gonna pay more. Anyhow, we're gonna skip over my map. Alrighty, we're done with that. We have enough to push for the last one. I think game operation might be it, because I feel like it's probably 2 stacks. Oh, actually no. See, after we do all about coding, we're probably gonna get another one. I don't know. Indie game culture is gaming related, so that's 1. Game design is 2. Game project manager is 3. Game operations 4. So there's probably 1 more. I mean, we're in elementary school. We're ahead. I think we just keep pushing for it and not worry about our knowledge costs, because if you look at it, these 4 combined need to be 24,000. Wait, is that possible? No, 240,000. 240,000. So each one is 60,000. Haha, that's not happening. I'm fearful that we're not going to max out this career. This is too technical. It might be useless by the time you find a job. Dad, that's actually true. That's actually words of wisdom. Let's go shopping. We'll de-stress once. We actually have a few options now. This increases stress by 3. Charm. They provide different things. I'm confused what we need at the end, but we'll try to do the best we can. I really want tablet game to come out, so let's hope this works. Game operations, learn about how companies operate games. Why this picture though? Cheat prevention. You promised to help a classmate during the test, but didn't make true on your promise. The teacher's looking. Come on, teacher's looking. We lost charm. Come on, stop losing charm. Ooh, recording albums. See, sometimes these events are like so old that like kids nowadays like Walkman, but like some other ones are really modern. But anyhow. Alright, this is our big turn with the red envelope and the test. we are very short on knowledge, so the test should be helpful. Wow, we put our blood, sweat, and tear into making this game, but no one's activating the free keys we send out. It's pitiful. Nobody knows about our game. What should we do? And someone copied our game in the second week, but nobody's downloading that either. That's normal. Small indie games are hardly noticed by the public. All the attention's focused on the big companies. Each of these indie games is a masterpiece in its own right. The probability that your game will become a success is very small. Then will our game fail? Failing is normal, but wasn't making your own indie game really fun? Yeah, I guess. I mean, if you're doing it for fun versus doing it for a career though, still have to balance. You still gotta buy food. I'm looking at the players. We only could let them play our game. I worked really hard to get this far. You have to work. Ooh, what does mom want us to be? Because we can't be her career. Her career is female exclusive. Algorithm. Mom wants us to go down programming path. I mean, we're gonna learn algorithm 101. I think it's after all about coding. So that works out. Continuation of our strike back career. Someone's in awe that we beat up a bully, even though we didn't really beat up a bully. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see if we can get some cash. Anything helps. We're about 1,800 short. 848. Just keep it. There we go, right in the middle. Okay, we'll take 100. Next one. Oh, we did it. 666. Okay, all right. I think the luxury backpack is possible too. Got a request. Let's just keep trying. There we go. They're not useful because we got the traits already, but it's nice just to pick them up, or else they're going to waste anyways. Do we need to spend any of this money? I guess family happiness is important. Okay. We'll skip over the test. All right, not so good on the test either, but whatever. We were basically one click away from getting another 80, but we timed out right before. So a bit bad timing there. All about coding. We can afford this, but we still have things to learn, so no rush. Shop we did. Study, no expectations. I think it's just time to schedule our day. Things are looking fine. I think we'll still go with 3 of these and 3 tablet games. Fingers crossed. Junior high. We have adopted the same comb-over style. It would look like this every generation. But just saying, the developer NPCs all look like that too. Game operation. We're worried about death at 13? Why are we losing charm over this at this age? See, bad child being bullied and stuff give us a good memory somehow. I thought it was going to be trait, but no, mental state refresh. But we'll appreciate the money. Alright, so we are moving on to junior high. Things are going okay. This is the first generation we got a tablet game available. We're getting a bunch of good traits. We've aced all the challenges already, but unfortunately we have not unlocked the one we're looking for in tablet game. And we actually haven't really unlocked much this generation. Career-wise, a little bit okay. We went up by like 1.64%, and we're looking to do better as we move on to junior high here. We won't do too much dating. And in terms of our career, I think there's maybe 2 more or 3 more. We're not getting any more game-related ones, so maybe we maxed those out already. There's definitely is an algorithm one afterward, so we'll see what happens after we pick this one up later. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you guys next time for episode 2. Bye!